right? But
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Why?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Go Haku, we're finally starting Witcher 3!
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now.
Overtake, Lego. Thank you very much for the follows.
Monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
And yes, she's a human.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Anderson, welcome in, man. How are you doing? Hey, Shorty, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, so this is evidently in the past. This is like an old scene that Geralt is remembering. Anderson, thank you so much for the 6-month resub, my dude.
You should charge your phone. Friendly reminder to Poke fans to charge your phone.
Phone charging is definitely good.
You're not
Everybody in
circus.
chat.
Go it.
There's a Pokemon in chat. There's a Pokemon.
Wrong. Footwork.
Yo, Doc, thank you very much for liking the live. I appreciate that.
Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Yeah, Doctor, so I played Witcher years ago, and then I went back, I read all the books. We have played through Witcher 1, Witcher 2, and now we are finally, with all lore, we are doing a 100% Death March playthrough of The Witcher 3. Take care, Devious. Have fun!
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall. What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
I have not figured out the button to sprint. Ow. Did I just scroll by to hear the phrase Elven bathhouse? You did, Runga. You did. I just did The Witcher 3, read the books, and watched the show. Got it. See, I haven't watched the show. I'm meh about it. But I am extremely excited to finally be playing back through the game, having all of the lore unlocked. Hey, Werecod, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a good one. Ranga says, I'm in. All right, I wish I knew. Oh, is that the sprint? It looks so good. Hey! Terrell, welcome in. Queen, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to
So you
check that
did
links.
read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Ooh, but you were asleep. Yeah, as we are 2 away from 1,000 over on the purple. That's crazy. First season's good, but all over the place. Season 2 is really nice after that, not so much. Yeah, I think I'll stick with my books and my games.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous.
Doctor, thank you so much for the follow.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
And it is worth noting, y'all, we are on day 16 of a consecutive stream.
What do
We're
you
just
think?
starting Witcher
Should we
3
start
on
by
Death March
reviewing the fundamentals
100%.
or go right to free training?
It's going to be very strange doing this with a controller, though.
Should work on the basics.
I might end
Even
up switching
skilled
to mouse and
masters
keyboard.
need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
Okay. Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. We have the swords, silver and steel, monsters and humans, and then they also have their signs. Plus, they need alchemy, otherwise they'll go thunk.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3.
Sliced your jugular.
Strong strike now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Had enough? Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Slow as a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again. I'm too old for this shit.
I love rolling.
Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword? It's angled. Not bad. Start the show.
What am I supposed to parry? I'm fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte. Strike. Counter strike.
Maybe a storm's coming.
Nuts.
Sliced your jugular.
Sprint L3. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I think when I played with a PlayStation 4
Bring the day to a
controller,
close,
and
we'll
so
go
it's
over a
been a
few
very long
witches'
time. We did
signs.
all of 2 with mouse and
Let's
keyboard.
start with Quen.
Alright, so right trigger, we have Ard. Gwen is going to be probably the main. And then Igni. Interesting. Here, then, that's going to take some time to get used to.
This'll be quick and painless. Siri, Gwen is sometimes
I'm
called
so
the
happy to
Witch's
have this
Shield.
game back.
Now watch carefully to see
Yep,
why.
there's the sprint.
Come on, at them! Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Hard, Geralt. Come on!
Oh!
See that, Siri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off.
You can't be talking to Siri
Time
while
for
I'm doing
action.
that.
Damn it. I hate this feeling. Actually can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Siri? Couldn't move if I wanted to.
I love the range that they expand Airden to.
Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it wasn't selected.
What the blazes? This'll be quick and painful.
I don't like aiming. I like just quick tapping for them.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will. Oh, come on. Damn it.
Woohoo!
Come on.
Not good.
How long you gonna make me wait?
This is gonna be great.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
And now
Siri?
the bad juju.
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
Edit-in.
No!
Hooey! Nope, nope. That would be the Wild Hunt, Optimus.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen.
Thank you,
I was
Trilly. I
relaxing in the
appreciate
tub,
you.
and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wildlands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something.
This is so gorgeous.
Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared. At Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a...
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Everybody in chat. There's a Pokemon in chat. There's a Pokemon. That's the thing, Ronan. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea because they never talk about what Vesemir thinks about what happens to Geralt in the books. Never mention it.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. We used it as a bed once. That's true.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it
Oh
leads
my
towards the
God.
main road.
Look
Could
at
be
this.
muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Come on, at them!
No, Kalari. That one's not going to count. I don't typically allow those types of usernames to fly. Oh gosh, unlock! This is gonna take some getting used to for the controller. Okay, whoa, no, get off of Roach! Oh, we're about to get thrown. Yeah, no, those... I mean, you have an entire world of usernames at your disposal, but that's not one that's gonna fly on this channel. So, sorry not sorry, I guess. I mean, usernames like that are generally just designed to make it so that the streamer has to say stuff like that. And that's just... No, I'm good. Exactly.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Well, let's see. Meditation does not regenerate vitality, which makes sense. Okay, we have to definitely need to put things in our consumables. Yeah, I gotta get it together quick. All right, so let's check our inventory. Travel bag. We got our armor. We got our stats. Okay, food bombs. Okay. I like it. Okay, potions. Tawny Owl we'll go ahead and put up here. And then, I don't think we'll need that one right now. You don't have any food, no additional weapons or armor. Okay. Now, for the looting, we will need these for crafting. Like, I feel like you can never be... Ooh, put your sword away, sir. Oh, wait, what did I just do? My bad. Aha, here's your little gut pile. The ray tracing is good in this game. Oh, it's... Everything is so good, Gohaku. Everything is amazing. Bandits calling themselves Temeria's soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They've been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent of the permitted by Imperial law. On behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Sar Gwenlev. Yeah, Ymir has basically taken over everything, which sucks. Okay, we gotta get some craftables. Because we're gonna need to be making lots of potions. I missed the start of the game, finally returned to my desk. Oh my gosh, oh, just wait. We've seen nothing yet. We'll just spend most of their time on the road. And now we have Roach! Geralt names every single one of his horses Roach.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as war's not exactly going our way?
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders, as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Burying the bodies of hanged deserters and rebels is hereby strictly forbidden. Anyone caught trying to cut down hanging corpses will be summarily executed. Generally, Marwan Roswan, Viceroy of the province of Temeria. Oh yeah, Gohaku, it gets like 100 times better. Oh yeah, always Ronin. I may have the family-friendly tag off right now, but I'm good. We have much loot to do. Okay, we got silver ingot. Hello, sir.
Gods preserve thee.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
Watch where you walk.
Don't touch me!
Leather strips and coal. We are going to get the dumpling counter back, in case anybody was wondering. Whenever I play these, I collect dumplings, because you can get pot stickers in this game. My last playthrough, I had over 300. And so now I want to see how many we can get. I'm a frog. Hello, my name is Froge. Ellie Froge. Oh dear, that doesn't look too good.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
I like how she's just like sobbing and crying and upset. Okay, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. Froge, all the pod stickers. You are a small Froge. Oh, I'm floating Froge. I am floating Froge. Froge should not be floating. Why for much float? Okay, video. Display. Let's see, ray tracing is on. Let me see. Background characters, grass density. I don't have NVIDIA on this computer, I have it on the other one. HUD configuration. Witcher Sense is on minimap, I do want that on. Okay, we'll leave all this on. Damage bar on. Okay, let's see. Is it the graphics? No. Autosave interval 5 minutes. That's good. Gwent difficulty level. We're gonna... everything has to be on hard. So Gwent difficulty level is also going on hard. The Froge is a wizard. You're a wizard, Froge. Welcome to Hogwarts of Liberty. Let me see. Combat, camera, distance. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Default. Okay, we'll leave it on default. That should help, because I was like, we are really zoomed in. I'm not a fan of this. Movement response. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I hate the fisheye for the Witcher Sense, so I have that turned on. If you play, the fisheye will be there. Just go into your gameplay settings. Turn it off. It'll make you nauseous really fast. We are playing on Death March. But Gwent difficulty. Gwent doesn't have a Death March difficulty. so if we go into gameplay. Yeah, see, we're on Death March, but Gwent was on normal.
Let's go.
I think the Nilfgaardians came through here.
Well, yeah.
Oh no, Revan, you're good. Yeah, you can get a ton of loot just in the initial areas. Let's see. Okay, I think we're all good. Yeah, we're gonna have to loot, like, everything, because we're gonna need a ton of food. We're gonna need a lot of stuff through here. Oh, there's wolves. Oh, that is a level 5. Everybody in chat. There's a Pokemon in chat. There's a Pokemon.
Time to end this.
Okay. Cool.
Looking for trouble.
No, I'm looking for crops. Okay, those are the wolves on the road. I think one of my favorite parts about the game is Geralt just like randomly running into people's houses. Okay, I forgot how to call. Okay, there we go. That's how we call Roach.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, I hear drowners.
Slow now.
Yeah, I definitely hear drowners.
We going? Help me! Help!
Uh-oh. One moment. Okay, sorry. Mama Ellie had a question. Hey, Elsa. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate you. All right, I think Ellie Model is back. Oh, and Ellie Model is freaking weird. There we go. There we go. game too loud?
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Game's good?
Gods,
Okay,
that
cool.
was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
So I thought you said white-headed riches are rare, or am I remembering it wrong? No, you're remembering correctly. Vesemir is just old. Vesemir's older. You see how Geralt's is like that pure white, and then Vesemir's is aged silver. It's a small distinction, but Vesemir really is an older guy. Whereas Geralt is like in his late mid 30s around this time.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
A bowl cut is legendary. Oh, there will be many. Yeah, all your goods did get messed up, my guy.
Let's go. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? And near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
Guide us straight to Novigrad.
Cloir en hard feeling.
Is it true?
Yeah, you really do have to loot like everything on Death March, otherwise you're gonna get your butt kicked. But you can find some good stuff. But the number of houses, dude, that you can get stuff from. Squishy noises of the mud walking. Reminds me of walking around in wet shoes. Hey, Seance, welcome in. I hope you're having a good one. Alright, looks like we got everything in this house.
Wish to enlist, Nordling?
Geralt's hair was white because of the experimentation. Pretty sure he's supposed to be 80 at this time. Could be wrong, but they do age slower. I don't think he's in his 80s. Then again, Yennefer is also very old. Approximately 61 to 100 years old. Yeah, okay. No, the author says that he was born in 1281, and then this is 1272. So yeah, he's early 60s in this game. Yeah, Vesemir is much older. Vesemir is much older. All right, all good there. Do, 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 do. Hey, Dakota, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? My day is going wonderfully, Seance. We are finally getting back into The Witcher 3. I have not played in a few years, and we recently finished all of the books, all of the audiobooks, and we have beaten Witcher 1 and Witcher 2, so now we are continuing that playthrough. But we are doing this one on Death March. Yeah, we're doing this one on Death March, 100% completion. We're just trying to find foodstuffs. Yeah, collecting everything is really... It really comes in handy. Okay, now I just hope a drowner doesn't pop up on me.
Leather, Nordling.
Death March encourages loot goblins. It really does.
Hey! Oh!
Don't disturb the peace.
Who knows what the morrow will bring? Watch it.
I'll sit some the old oak tree.
Told me about
Grow
it.
inside her
Lad went missing one day, so folk had it.
sit
It was
down
hunting
in
the
tree.
We'll eat myrtle grass during the hungry gap. They've taken all our grain.
Sapped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Ain't like they could have sewed his head back on. Word is they laid his corpse to rest. Hush hush in a creek.
Hush hush. What exactly is
Who
Death
knows
March?
what
No,
tomorrow
it's just
will bring.
ridiculously hard, Kohaku. Isn't Vesemir like 300? Oh no. Whoopsie. My bad, my bad, my bad. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Yeah, I don't think he's that old. I'd probably put him at like 150. Believe between 300 and 400 years old. I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, lack of official documentation. Around 200 to 300. Yeah, so he's like in his 60s. I'd probably put Vesemir at like 150 to 160 because of like how old he was in the books, how old Geralt is here. So many people talking at once. Yeah, Seance, that's the village for you.
Freak.
Ah, goose. I do also like how Geralt cannot enter a building normally. Well, here's this guy. We're gonna need to come back for him in a second, you'll see. Dog mask! I can't wait to get the dumpling counter going. When we find our first dumpling, I am going to celebrate. Ah, yes, all waterfowl are wearing dog masks, wizard. Okay, Geralt, you don't have to sprint everywhere. Here we go. Hey, John, welcome in. How are you?
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
Yeah.
My arse it is.
Nobody's happy about the Nilfgaards invading, but... Trout, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Gwent!
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Historical story. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for
Everybody
kin,
in chat.
others just want
There's
to
a
get out of the
Pokemon
way
in
of the
chat.
armies.
There's a Pokemon.
They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Does she have dumplings? Ah! Our first dumplings! Here they are! The very first dumplings of the game, and now we have 7. Alright, hold up. I've got to get ye old counter back. So let me tab out of here. Witcher 3 pot sticker. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We are so collecting these. All right, where's the image? Cool, here we go. Can I just save a ping of it, perchance? Nope. All right, so we're gonna copy. Let's open up Canva. Have you kept track? What's the max number? It was over 340. I don't remember the exact number at the time, but in our prior playthrough, it was over 340 of them. Okay, background remover. Let's go ahead and download with a transparent background. Dang! Yep, that was like 300 something hours and over 300 dumplings. Every single vendor I came across, I would check for dumplings. And now I am intent. I am so motivated to get more than that. All right. So let's save the image. Come over here. Add source image. Okay. And then we need to grab a text file. Add source. Text. Okay. Okay, now I just have to group them. There we go. There's our tiny little dumpling counter. Min-maxing dumpling taxes. Gotta try to break the dumpling per hour ratio. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to track our little dumplings. Alright. Let me grab my controller. Okay, let's see. We do need the Gwent cards as well. But the food is big. So we'll get these. Okay. The water is always solid to have, so we'll pick up one of these. And then I can't afford that. So we'll pick up the eggs. Something tells me this is going to be a long day. Oh, is it? Hey, Guardian, how are you? So the cheese tack, it's the dumpling tax.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks. For everything.
Enjoy your lurk, Larry.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Passing out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Rude. Waiting for my groceries to be delivered. They're supposed to be here between 3 and 5. It's already almost 4 and they're not here yet, so it's gonna be a long one. Oof. Honestly, glad to be here hanging out with you and Devil and everyone else. The Ember Forge is a wonderful place. I appreciate you, Water Penguin. Well, I hope that it gets delivered sooner rather than later. Just had a fun chat with the clerks from the restaurant down the street. Apparently a homeless dude has been going and hiding in the women's restroom. Whoa. Know most of these workers for years. Yeah, that's not great. And I suppose it's not like they can really trespass them.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here will talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads'll roll.
Oh, we was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
Yep. Cats hate witchers.
more. There are 4 factions. 4 what? What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Uh-oh.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
She's not a fairy tale.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
My magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Wow.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
I am
the rules
familiar
are
with
quite
Gwent.
simple. Come, let's play.
Dude's a fake scholar,
Why
right?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of 2 armies in battle. The players are generals, and the cards are their forces. Coin flip to decide who goes first. And we have to choose what card we want to redraw. Okay, unit card. Close combat, range, and siege. There's 3 tiers on the battlefield. And then they have special abilities. So the Kidwinny Siege Expert special card is called Morale Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units. And we just had the Kidwinnies in the last game. And then we have special cards, which will make it so that the other, like your close, medium, or long range can't attack successfully. Okay. Alright, so then we have the battlefield. It's where they play, and then we all put 1 card down. You all have a leader, and then you can play that leader card, and you generally get some kind of buff, which can only happen once. Alright, so I've got a lot of mid-range. And then what you want is the highest number by the end of it. Oh, that's the Nilfgaardian that we fought at the end of Witcher 2. The card that he just played. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're all doing mid-range, so let's go ahead and go back here as well. No!
And that's what I call high-quality tool.
Oh, with clear skies. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to stay mid-range because I don't have clear skies. If I can get him to play clear skies, that would be way better. Thank you for the hydrate, Gohaku! Okay, now I'm gonna freeze up the top row. Play clear skies. Play clear skies. Okay. Let's see. No, I don't want a penetral fog. That'll be bad.
Everybody in chat.
They'll have to
There's a
play one
Pokemon
more
in
card
chat.
in
There's
order
a
to pull
Pokemon.
ahead. That gives them 2 cards, and then I'll have 3. And hopefully they have siege cards. So I'm gonna pass. Come on, pass. Pass, let me win. Okay, that brings us to a tie. And because he's Nilfgaard, that means they win by default. Okay. Now you play clear weather. Okay, so we're gonna win this one. Okay. Let's see what they play. See what that last one is. Come on, be less than 6. Nice! First game of Gwent, 1. Let's go!
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple
Stepan.
innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Nice. Oh, Gaunter Odim. Okay. Yeah, well, this is so many cards that we have to get, guys. One of the achievements is to have every single Gwent card. Woo! It's gonna be tough because some we have to get them from certain people. Let's see. Okay, that's how we do it. Okay, Gwent deck. Let's manage the decks. We have Northern Realms. I already know the leader cards. We could put together a Scoia'tael deck. Monster decks are really fun to play with. But I don't have enough to make a full deck yet. You're Jan, maybe Jan. Good. We'll start putting together the Nilfgaardian. Oops. Alright, let's see. Let's get this one in here. Let's get that one in here. We definitely want the decoys. And we want those as well. So we'll continue to play with the Northern Realms. And then I don't think we have... Okay, let's see. Clear any weather effects. Yes. I prefer clear weather. I am now nomming, drinking, and hopefully shall soon be napping. I feel like a nap would be good.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman.
Remember this
Mine
guy.
Smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Whoop!
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Shots in my arm and leg are hurting a lot. Woof, are you okay? Hey, Wolfie, welcome in. Yep, we are doing a Death March 100% playthrough.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads, too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
This guy is so sketchy.
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
Ask at the garrison.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Alright, that's all good there. Those guys left. These guys are all good.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name?
Oh yeah, the live
Tugan?
action He-Man.
May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
And now, see those guys chilling outside? They're all mad.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course no. You done nothing.
Horses work in witchcraft. Get him!
You just got kicked by the horses.
about the Smiths boy. Lad went missing one
Game
day.
saves automatically.
Hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. What do Ernest prophesy?
Okay, I think we're all good.
That wall was mine.
I like how he just sat down.
Oh, so it worked. Except it was some drowner that had sucked on the cat. Witcher had
Freak.
what to do with it. What did the folk do?
Witcher.
Goidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
G'day to you. It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Goidemar.
Hey, Ash Crash, welcome in. How are you?
I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Dervan.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Dervan, may the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
Gotta love
do you
the
want?
bread today.
We need to find things to loot. Because the more food that we have, the safer we're going to be. Okay, yes, I know we have potions. Alright, so... Oh, dang, we don't have any upgrade slots. Okay, so we're going to put the bread here. We'll put the quail eggs here, and I think we should be good. Bunch of crafting supplies. I mean, I guess we could go with some alchemy. But I don't think we can make anything. Yeah, no, we can't make anything yet. Crafting component. Alright. Why can't I make it?
I went about like shit in a blowhole.
Why is your house locked? I need to steal your stuff.
May the sun shine upon you.
It's raining, it's pouring, and Vermeer's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself to morning.
We'll eat myrtle grass during the hungry gap. They've taken all our grain. Best be gone from here.
Honeycombs will pay top coin. Large quantities welcome. Tomira, the herbalist. The herbalist is actually really cool. Okay, we gotta get the alcohol so that we can have a base for our crafting. I hate that mutagen is so late in the game. I know, Beerus. Doing really well, Ash. Doing really well. Just, you know, vibing. Going through our nifty new game.
What now?
But we are doing a Death March 100% playthrough. Oh no, Ash. We are officially in Witcher 3. Welcome in. How are you?
Now.
But looting is like super required from early game when you're doing this. Because if you don't, you're going to be a hurting unit later. Alright, we got a book. Toussaint, a duchy out of tales of fantasy and wonder. When a traveler from the northern realms first crosses the border into Toussaint, he feels as though he has stepped into a land ripped straight from the pages of a fantastic fairy tale. He will know no inclement weather there, for even the winters in Toussaint are mild and sunny, with only gentle calming breezes and not a hint of gale. He will know no hunger, for the trees and bushes of that land burst with ripe and juicy fruits all the year long. He will know no loneliness, for each and every soul he encounters will treat him like a long-lost friend. He will not find a single backwater of dullness, boredom, or inquietude in this overflowing stream of marvel. In Toussaint, the wine rages in torrents, music plays ceaselessly, and everywhere the air is filled with a sound of bird song and the twittering of beautiful maids, who are never stingy with their ample charms when a handsome knight comes a-calling. Hey, Ash, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you, I appreciate you. The capital of the duchy, Beauclair, is an architectural gem, full of glorious elven monuments, delicately soaring towers, masterfully carved reliefs, and atmospherically mysterious ruins. Only the rare sun in the field of black, the odd gold and dark stain on an otherwise pristine edifice, reminds one that this land, this fable incarnate, is a vassal of Nilfgaard. And then we have another letter. Dear friend, forgive me for not asking about your health or how you've been these last years. Time is very short. I have important news. We must meet, and soon. Ride to Willoughby near Vizima and don't spare the horses. While I do eagerly await our union, I won't be able to wait eagerly or otherwise very long. Your dear friend, Yennefer. P.S. I still have the unicorn. Everybody in chat! There's a Pokemon in chat! There's a Pokemon!
Oh! Oh!
Okay. Come up here to the notice board. Last night, a soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join His Imperial Majesty's service, goes by the name of Aldrin. We met Aldrin in Witcher 2. He was the drunk that we were supposed to escort. He claimed to be a Kedwenni by birth, but said King Henselt's misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. He was part of said institution for a mere 2 days, but managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragoons. Anyone with information about this deserter's present location is to report to the garrison at once. Description: modest stature, wiry with thinning hair. He fled in his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrine's drainage system, and probably thus reeks like an old boar. Characteristic marks can easily be recognized by his voice, which has the telltale rasp of a hardened alcoholic. Anyone found providing shelter or sustenance to this deserter will be subjected to a summary court-martial. Yeah, Aldrin is a callback to Witcher 2. Looking to borrow a plow. Hey lads, there any among you that can lend me a plow? Thing is, mine smacked up against a stone in my field so hard it bent halfways, and may a fiend take me if I know how to fix it, or plow my fields without it. The new order. This Thursday, all peasants living nearby are invited to come listen to Captain Peter Sar Gwenlave speak on the subject of laws soon to be introduced in these lands by writ of our most gracious sovereign, Emir von Emrys. Attendance is not obligatory, but every resident of White Orchard should partake of this opportunity to learn what rights they will enjoy and duties they will have under the new order. I'm a rock now. Thank you very much, Ash. Good folk, you no longer live in...
You big disgrace! Kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you!
I need to turn that down immediately. That is so horrifically loud. What the heck? Why is it that loud?
Oh, dang. She destroyed that. And went straight for the mushrooms.
Oh my gosh, dude. That was just painful.
My eardrums.
Scared the rocks out of me. My eardrums, my ears. Why is it so loud?
I have no clue. There's a Numi. Yeah.
Okay, so that's been turned down. I did not realize it was that loud. I didn't either. Oh, the cats are on the pillow. Yeah, Ash, not your fault. I think it just decided to have a freaking... Somebody on TikTok says, rock music! What are you talking about? It's only loud enough to rupture my eardrums. Oh my gosh.
You're on TikTok too? Oh.
Yep, I am back on all three. Alright, let me see. Okay, good folk, you no longer live in a barbarous land where every man does as he sees fit. You are now part of the great empire of Nilfgaard. Nilfgaardian law now protects you, yet it also ascribes you new obligations. Imperial forces have brought you the torch of enlightenment. Grab hold of it, and your dark age shall soon give way to a bright new era. Imperial Edict number 18 of 45. Let it hereby be known, by order of His Imperial Majesty's High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn, equipped with a shovel, hoe, or pickaxe of their provision. The fields nearby the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we are currently experiencing, the High Command fears the rotting bodies might bring contagion to the village. Let this stand as proof to the residents of White Orchard that their new rulers care for their safety and shall defend them not only from bandits but also from disease by introducing measures which have long been standard in the civilized world. Any man refusing to comply with this order will be flogged and put in the stocks. Contract, Devil by the Well. Good folk, I know there's a war on and every man's got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there is one of you who could help a father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village, and the devil that guards it with the jealous fury. And if you don't know, well, come ask and I'll tell you all about it. Whoever drives that monster away from the well will get a fat purse of gold. Just don't tarry, for it is an urgent matter. Signed, Odalin. And lastly, another quest that we can pick up. Why is Devil standing near a well? It's a wraith! It's a wraith! Bastion, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day, like many others you'll say, and you'll be in the right, but if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground at least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by corpsers prowling the battlefield. So I seek a man brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out and find Bastion. I won't pay much, for I've not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude, and sure to show it aplenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I've made camp there. Dune, Vildenvert.
It's raining, it's pouring, Emperor Mir snoring. He bumped his head when he
You
went
gotta
to
stop
bed
singing
and
that,
went
kid.
himself to morning.
What do you want, wanderer?
Wanderer.
What the fuck am I to do? Eh? What?
Never to sing that line again. Never.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!